It's Chelsea 2, Real Madrid 0. Thomas Tuchel outclasses, outthinks, outworks, outsmarts Zinedine Zidane in the second leg of the UEFA League Champions final. Timo Werner with the opener. Mason Mount finishes it off. But it should have been a 4-5-6-0 romp to Chelsea Football Club. By far the better team. That sets up an all-English final in a few weeks' time in the Champions League. City may be winning their first. Chelsea looking to make it 2 Champions Leagues in a decade. Hit that like button. Hit the share button. Let's go, people. Chelsea through to another Champions League final, the third in the Roman era. They're seeking their second trophy. What a performance tonight from Thomas Tuchel and his players. Real Madrid barely had a sniff. A decent long-range effort from Benzema, a good header. Both were equally met and matched by Eduardo Mendy in goal. And Chelsea see themselves through to the final. I'm going to say with ease. Yes, they missed a lot of chances, and there was always that fear in the latter stages that Real Madrid could sting them in the tail or have a sting in the tail. But that didn't happen. Real Madrid did nothing at all. And you know what? People can put it down to no runners or players returning from injury, a lack of squad depth. No. The reason why Real Madrid did nothing is because Thomas Tuchel outclassed Zidane. Tactically, outclassed him in every single which way. Every single way imaginable, completely and utterly outclassed him from front to back. If you're watching right now on Give Me Sport over there on Facebook, please hit that like button right now. If you're watching my channel, our channel, The Football Terrace on YouTube, hit that like button. We've got a big show for you tonight. We're going to give you the chance to come on and have your say. We've already got super chats, so plenty going on right now that we want to go to. So many comments here. Yash says, we are coming, Istanbul. Amici says, up the Chelsea. Joss Lake over at Give Me Sport says, fair play to Chelsea. But F me, that was the worst Real Madrid team I have ever seen. But I think that was Thomas Tuchel's doing there. Young says blue is the color and Chelsea is our name. The Chelsea fans in massively high spirits here. The comments are coming through so quickly. I can't even get all the super chats up right now. First one from Phil Hunt says, I said at the start of the season that Chelsea side scares me and that they will win the Champions League within 5 years. They'll dominate the league for years to come. Mansour Ahmed says, although I have a Tuchel agenda, I'd rather Chelsea win their second than City win their first. Secretly, Thierry, as a rival, I know you want the same. Mate, I'm public about that. I want the exact same thing. Man, Rudiger played like someone else. He was different gravy. Our defense and Mendy included were unbelievable, is what DJ C has to say. And you know what? You're right, DJ. That was the biggest thing that stood out to me tonight, again, with Chelsea. Defensively amazing. And can you imagine this? So I'm going to try and get that translated from Spanish. I think that's in Spanish into English. I don't know what that says right now. I'm sorry. Here we go, Istanbul. Listen, imagine when this Chelsea team starts taking its chances. Imagine when this Chelsea team starts scoring. Imagine when this Chelsea team is all guns firing. They will be quite simply... Sorry, I just smashed my microphone. They will become simply unstoppable. unstoppable in every single which way, as far as I'm concerned. I've really messed my microphone up. There it is. There you go. They're going to become unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Orlando here says, Grande Chelsea, over on the Give Me Sport page. Let's see some more of these super chats. We had a few more come through here. Happy tears as a fan. Kante is the GOAT. Yeah, Kante was amazing tonight. He was amazing tonight. Juan says, Terry, I'm so proud of my Blues. Today, everyone played like they wanted it. Starters and subs. And that stood out as well. It was the fight from Chelsea. Everything about Chelsea Football Club was amazing tonight. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. No doubt about it whatsoever. There truly, truly wasn't. Over 2,500 of you watching right now on YouTube. Over 1,000 of you watching right now on Give Me Sport. But do me a favor, bit of admin first right now, and I am talking to all of you directly. All hit the like button and share this stream on your timelines. Share it on Twitter. Share it in your WhatsApp groups. Let's make this the biggest show. The biggest show in Football Terrace history tonight. We will be sharing a link for you to come on and have your say tonight as well. Giuseppe here says Chelsea show. Or there's a bit of fire being sent out here. Chelsea have no chance. Chelsea have no chance. Maybe a City fan there throwing a little bit of salt out. Who knows? It's going to be an amazing final, and we will preview that and we will talk about that later on the show. No doubt about it whatsoever. No doubt about that. The scenes, if Timo Werner scores the winner in the fight, the scenes would be unbelievable. Unbelievable if he does that. JP here says Mendy is a world-class keeper. Don't care what anyone says. Petr Cech reincarnated. What a difference Pulisic brought. Scored the second, finished the game. Well, he set up the second and finished the game off. He absolutely did. Lee Cunningham here over on Give Me Sports Facebook says, come on, you Blues. He is happy. There's another comment here from Jackie over at Facebook who says Mendy is the best goalkeeper. Absolutely buzzing right now. Thank God that City has to win the Champions League this season, is what Agia has to say. Chelsea will win the final, is what Stephen believes over on Give Me Sports Facebook page. If you're watching over on Give Me Sport, make sure you're sharing this. Nearly on 500 likes already over there. Let's see who can win tonight between the Facebook crowd and the YouTube crowd. YouTube currently on 527 likes. YouTube currently on 630. Facebook currently on 520. Facebook, can you beat the YouTube crowd and get the most amount of likes tonight? Let's get that done right now. We've got loads of Chelsea fans backstage ready to come on as well. Mr. Anthony says, Werner with the Torres moment. I am crying with joy right now. Kai and Mount, amazing. Everybody just on it today. Everybody just on it today. Young here says, let's laugh at Thibaut. Oh, Thibaut Courtois. I wonder who you're talking about there. We have a big super chat here from Elton, who says, I really hope Chelsea win. As a Liverpool fan, Chelsea will challenge for the title next season as well. Chelsea won't just be challenging for the title next season. I think Chelsea, I'm telling you this now. Chelsea will beat City at the weekend. Chelsea are going to win the Champions League final. And Chelsea will be joint favourites. They will be joint favourites with Chelsea next season. They are simply that good. They are simply that good. Alpha here said Rudiger was immense. Him and Ruben Diaz, legit the best defenders in the world right now. Kroos and Modric didn't have the legs in the second half. Madrid need to reset. You heard that there. Rudiger, one of the best centre-backs in the world. Do you all agree? Do you all agree? Vinesh here on Give Me Sport Facebook says, what's he saying? Dio straight away. These comments are coming in too fast. I'm missing out on them. Silvio says, Premier League giants prove that they are the best league in the world right now. Silvio, you're my guy. The Premier League is clear. The Premier League is in front of everyone right now. The best league in the world. Izzy here says, congratulations. Brandon says hooray. I think he said hurry. He didn't. He said hooray. Comment here about Kante calling him a diamond and a goat. And before we start going to calls, because the Chelsea fans are buzzing backstage, FA Cup final, Champions League final, when not if we win. Come on, Terry, you're going to sing Blue is the Colour with the Chelsea panel. Listen, for me to do that, you got to pay me. You got to get them big super chats in for that one. Before we get the panel, wow, Facebook, you're getting destroyed right now. Facebook, you are being destroyed by YouTube. You're on 535 likes. YouTube, you're on almost 1,000 and the panel is not here yet. Get hitting that button. Share this stream as well. Let's have a little competition on shares. So currently, Facebook have shared this stream 57. I'm going to refresh this actually. Facebook have shared this stream 82 times. YouTube, you've only shared it 27. You're losing on that battle. Come on, YouTube, catch up. And we're going to that board in just a few moments' time. I hope people keep doubting us. They doubt us against Atletico Madrid. They doubted us against Real Madrid. They have said all our big signings were flops, and we keep proving them wrong. That is from Artem right now. Mohammed here says, Terry, you bet against City all the time and you are always wrong. Didn't you learn your lesson after saying Liverpool would beat City? It's not about betting against City. It's about thinking Chelsea are absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal right now. That's why I am betting on Chelsea. This weekend's Premier League game is going to lay down a marker as well. But I'm going to start going to calls now. I'm going to share the link in a few moments. First of all, we're going to share it in the Facebook comment. It's a StreamYard link, so make sure you get yourself to come across. We're going to share it in the comment section on YouTube as well. I'm going to bring the panelists on to have their calls first, individual calls, then bring the panel on, then go to your calls. It's a big night tonight. Over 5,500 people watching across YouTube and Facebook right now. The biggest numbers ever for a Chelsea stream on the history of the Football Terrace. But keep sharing, keep liking. Let's do this. First up, we've got to bring her on. Now, this lady said that Thomas Tuchel would outclass Zinedine Zidane. That is what happened. Anita's here with us. How are you? We have no sound. Is your mic plugged in? Can't hear you. No. I can't hear you. There we go.
How about now?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You man call me mad. Like you man on the internet call me mad for saying that Tuchel outclass Zidane. Listen, this light is too hot for me. Saying that Tuchel will outclass Zidane. Listen, what happened today? Tactical masterclass. Oi, listen. Wait, hold on. Am I feeding back?
Yeah, I can hear. No, I can hear you perfectly.
You can hear me. Fantastic.
Perfect.
I need everyone to hear me loud and clear. We're gonna win the Champions League. And let me tell you from now, if these inexperienced people come and win this Champions League over Pep Guardiola, my God, I'm going to be unbearable. At the start of the season, you lot were saying Chelsea are bums. You were saying we bought too many people. You were saying we can't compete. We're in the Champions League final. I booked my ticket to Istanbul. Redemption. Liverpool got kicked out fair and square. Now we're in Istanbul. This ain't 2005 no more, B. We're in Istanbul now, B. Nah, are you mad? Today's performance was sensational. We could have been 5-6-0 up. This Real Madrid team, I told you, their legs are done. Their legs are absolutely done. Modric, Kroos, they didn't get a sniff. Benzema wasn't even looking around like he even knew that he wasn't going to get the W today. He knew. Today was beautiful. Big up Tuchel. Frank Lampard said this team can't compete. My God, yes, they can. I can't believe he let me believe that this team cannot compete. This is the best team after Man City in England at the moment. This is phenomenal. The way I'm feeling right now, I'm unstoppable, Terry. I am absolutely unstoppable. The way I'm feeling right now, nothing can bring me down. You lot can tell me we have Man City at the weekend. Even if we lose to Man City at the weekend, we're going to beat them in the final. Guess what? Because we've got a master tactician at the wheel. I promise you that now. But anyway, good evening.
Listen, do you know what? I'm not a Chelsea fan, everyone knows, but I love seeing that sense. What I'm getting from you is that sense of redemption, that sense of, you know as well as I do. I'm going to make this about you for a moment. You get a lot more criticism on social media due to the fact that you're a woman, due to the fact that you're black. I'm going to put it out bluntly.
Yeah.
But so many things that you say in the build up to this game were bang on. And I don't think people were listening to you. How Tuchel would outclass him, how particular players would outrun and outwork this old Real Madrid team. And so I'm sensing happiness as a Chelsea fan, but I'm also sensing some personal sort of pride in, I told you, listen to me. And I've said this in my tweet earlier, put some respect on Anita's name now, viewers, right now. Right now.
Thank you. When I say things, I don't say it for banter. I say it because I know these things. Sometimes I can get things wrong. That is absolutely fine. But the abuse that I've received this last week, because I said Tuchel is a better tactician than Zidane. Now look, you can actually see it. You can see it in front of your faces. And people are going to tell me that Zidane didn't have the players. The only person he didn't have is Cristiano Ronaldo. He's done it 3 times. He's done it 4 times, in fact. He's done it 4 times. He's done it with that same midfield, same striker. He's done it. Why couldn't he do it today? Because one person was missing, Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's no disrespect to Zidane. But when I told you Tuchel is a master tactician, it took me ages for me to come to terms with it. But he put on a tactical masterclass. These both legs, yeah. The FA Cup semi-final, tactical masterclass. Atletico Madrid, tactical masterclass. People keep saying that the people that we've been facing, they haven't been the best of their ability. Yes, they have. They just couldn't break us down. And that's exactly what happened today. In the preview, I said they are not going to be able to get into our box. They're going to have to start taking long shots. What did they have to start to do? Taking long shots, because they were not getting into our box. This is just what happened. Just because I'm a black woman doesn't mean you can't listen to me. Now who's laughing? Because even if we get to the final and we lose, me not care, because Timo Werner, the flop, is in a Champions League final. Kai Havertz, the flop, is in a Champions League final. Yeah? Thiago Silva, the granddad, is in a Champions League final. Tammy Abraham, Bambi Abraham on ice, Champions League final. They all put on a masterclass. Ziyech, or Ziyachi, as people like to call him, Champions League final. No one's making jokes about him smoking shisha no more. No one's making them jokes no more. Why? Champions League final, FA Cup final, top 4. Are you mad?
Listen, Anita, I'm loving that. We'll get you back on with the panel a little bit later. Thank you for coming on. Anita will be back with us very, very soon. Look at that, Gash. She is buzzing. Next up, David's here with us. Mason Mount getting the winner.
Hey.
Chelsea.
Wait, hold on a sec. Right?
What?
Mason got the goal and I was gassed. But let's not lie, Timo was man of the match today. That is my guy. Timo, I know he got the goal. It was a tap-in, yes, but that's the goal that gave us the advantage to allow us to go and counter on them. They couldn't break us down all game, couldn't touch us. All they could do was Benzema hoping he could, just take a long shot. But Mendy, hey, I've been cussing Mendy for a long time. I think Mendy might have to stay. Mendy might have to be number 1 because he was that good today. You can perform in the Champions League semi-final. You can perform anywhere. He's got to do it in the final. He performs in the final. I'm not sure whether we get a new keeper. That position might be sewn up. But I'm so happy. So happy. All those times Lampard told me, this team is not good enough. This team will be good in 3 years. This team this team that. It was absolute nonsense. And when I told people that this man got sacked, I said, bring in this manager because he is a different breed. He's an attacking manager. He's got us being the best defense in European football right now. Imagine us where we can attack. We could have beaten these men 5-6-0 today comfortably, and they wouldn't have even laid the glove on us. Hazard was all celebrating with us. Courtois talking about, when me and Hazard both left, we said we went to the White Castle. Well, you know what? You went to the White Castle and you flopped because we came and we absolutely tore that kingdom to shreds. Didn't even lay a glove on us. All it took was 35-yard shots from Luka Modric. Get in the bin. Get in the absolute bin. Chelsea and Champions League final. Things you love to see. Thank you very much.
David is on fire. We'll get you back on with the panel real soon, mate. Thank you very, very much. Look at that. Big super chat here says Chelsea FC are unstoppable is what Rubles R has got to say here. We've got a lot more to do. Also, Ian, I don't want to miss this. There's been so many comments, it might flick past me. If I can't, it has already gone, I think, here. But Ian said, a huge super chat says, bow down to Tuchel. Anita, You bang as usual. Big compliment there for Anita. That is from man like Ian out here. We had a super chat from Martin that says, please clip this when City beat down Chelsea. Ruben Diaz is going to boss Werner, and whoever starts, Chelsea are owned by the City of Manchester in finals. That is what he's had to say. That also gone. Too many comments coming through. I can't even keep up. Artem here says people also need to remember Kai, Mason Mount, Pulisic are all 22 and under. They are nowhere near their prime. If they all stay healthy, it's going to be scary. KC says, thanks to Chelsea from a Barcelona fan. Now time to finish them off in La Liga. Look at that. Make sure like buttons are being shared. Over 1,500 likes on YouTube. You're smashing Facebook right now. That is sitting there on 713. Facebook, can you catch up? YouTube, are you going to keep yourselves in front? Next caller, man like Daniel's here. Well, let me just get rid of this comment for a second. Daniel's in the house. What you saying, bro?
First of all, I want Tuchel to get his respect. I want Havertz to get his respect. I want Timo Werner to get his respect. I want Anita to get her respect. I want David to get his respect. I want Jem to get his respect. I want Prime to get his respect. I want all my Chelsea people to get their respect. And finally, I want my damn respect. We are the best team in the world. Kante, best midfield in the world. Rudiger, best centre-back in the world. Mendy, the best goalkeeper in the world. Havertz, the best whatever position he plays in the world. We have all the best players in the world, and I don't give a toss. No one can take me down from Cloud9 right now. We are currently the best team right now. I don't care what anyone says. We've had a tough run, and we've continued to show. Like, are you not deep in, Terry? Let me tell you something. Now, come. I want you to be on the screen. I want you to be on the screen. Come back to the screen. Are you not deep in that we did not concede in that second half? I'm telling you now. There wasn't like we were nervous, but we had no reason to be nervous. He has set us up in a way where we do not concede chances. We do not give up clear-cut chances. Real Madrid cannot go home today and say that we should have won. We could have done better. We make teams not play better. Like I don't know what Tuchel needs to do.
Let me say this now, right? 18 clean sheets in 24 games. It is as far. It's the best defensive record for a new manager entering a club in Premier League history by a country mile. And can you imagine when you buy some slightly more clinical players in the summer?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's unbelievable the chances that we had today. That I was all over the place. Like you did not want to see me in that game, and I purposely did not drink because I knew I would be a mess if I tried to watch that game on a bit of alcohol. But fam, what we did today was so close to being a tactical masterclass, if not for the fact that we missed so many chances, and that's on the players. And Tuchel's continuously said, my system will get you in the chance to score. It's all left to my players to just finish their dinner. But I don't even care right now. Every single player on that pitch, every single player from Mendy to Azpilicueta to Timo Werner to all the players we maybe didn't trust was 10 out of 10. No one was below a 10. Everyone was quality. Everyone was perfect. And like, bro, the key word here, if no one has clocked it, is respect. That Chelsea team, Tuchel, Thomas Tuchel, from all British media, from everyone, is getting his respect tonight. Don't care what anyone says.
110%. Daniel, we'll get you back on with the panel soon. Speak to you in a bit. Just go and enjoy yourself while you're backstage. I bet you have a drink now, bruv.
Yes, I need it.
Have a little drink now. We'll see you on in a few moments' time. Make sure that like button's being smashed. Next up, he's here. It's Jem. He's buzzing. What are you saying, Jem?
What are you saying, people? Listen, before I start, all my viewers on YouTube, my pineapple army, get them pineapple emojis out now. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Because that's what you call a fucking performance. What a performance by my team tonight, yeah? From start to finish, we bossed them, yeah? Mendy, Mr. Tickle, coming out of nowhere with them saves. Do you know what I mean? All right, Benzema, I think Benzema only had 2 chances in that game. Honestly, that's all I remember. And top world-class saves. Havertz, fire. Mount, fire. I don't want to hear any crap about Mr. Timo Werner. Yeah? Nothing tonight. Yeah? He was top quality. Top quality. Him, Mount, Havertz, they all were 10 out of 10 today. N'Golo Kante, I don't want to hear any rival or any fan ever come to me and tell me that this guy is done. This guy is finished. He's the best midfielder in world football. He's still the best midfielder in world football. All right? Man, I am so ecstatic, Terry, honestly. I can't believe the performance that we put forward today. And I can see them pineapple emojis in the chats right now. Come on, boys. Let's do this. Let's shut them rivals up and let's go and win this fucking trophy now as well.
And how confident are you, Jem, that you can now go on and do this?
I'm trying to bring myself back down now. Listen, we can beat Manchester City, right? I think we're probably the most well-equipped team, not in the Premier League, but in European football right now, to be able to play Manchester City and beat them. And we can do it, because if we play like we did today, yeah, we will do them. Yeah, I'm telling you, Terry, I'm telling you. And it's in Turkey, my home ground as well. I swear it's written in the stars. Honestly, I hope we fucking do this. I'm so excited, man. So excited.
Found it, mate. We'll get you back on in a little while. Look at that. The passion's there. Next up, Ladimus Prime in the house. We've got some super chats first. I don't want to miss them. It says, we the best. Tuchel is the best. This channel and this panel are the best in the world. Big up to every single, we're the best football channel in the world. I don't care if people get more views. I don't care if people have got bigger followings on Twitter, bigger followings on Insta. No one has a squad like the Football Terrace across multiple teams. It's amazing. You're absolutely bang on there, if I do say so myself. Please click this when City beat down. Look at this. He's back again, Martin. When beat down this team. Listen, we're not going to clip it. We're not going to do that. We'll just see what happens. We're going to get onto talking about the final a little later. Chelsea over Man United, and stop acting DT. What? I'm so confused, but okay. Thanks for having a pop at me. I'm so confused by that comment, but thank you very, very much. Prime's now with us. What are you saying, Prime?
After our first leg, when I came on here and said, the tie's done, Zidane's not going to pull off some Hail Mary, Jesus Christ, tactical masterclass miracle. The guy got bossed today. Modric, Cruz, Casemiro did nothing. Benzema, he had one snapshot, a chance that Mendy was able to pull off and say, Mendy was brilliant. I've been so wrong about this guy. And I'm happy that I'm wrong. Listen, if I'm negative about my club sometimes and I'm wrong, no one can get at me for being wrong, because I'm happy. I win at the end of the day. Tuchel he's probably the best manager in the world right now, joined with Pep. And this final is going to be amazing. It's going to be spectacular. What happens in the league game at the weekend against City, to me, it doesn't even matter. Because if we draw that game or even lose, to me, that doesn't even matter. Because I know we can beat City in that final. City have nothing that fears me. I said this after the first leg. There's no team out here in Europe that fears me. I want to play Bayern Munich because I know we can beat them. I want to play PSG because I know we can beat them. Real Madrid, we can beat them. And all the rivals right now are going to hate. This Atletico Madrid team wasn't so great, but yet they were one of the best. They were the best defensive team in Europe, and you put 3 past them. Porto are not great, but yet people were saying they were giant killers because they knocked out Juventus. This Real Madrid team's not great, but Zidane's won 3 Champions Leagues on the bounce, and they've got all this experience. So which is it? Either we're beating these really good teams, or they're not. When we beat Man City in the semi-final, because Pep rotated the side a little bit. Nah, put respect on Tuchel's name. Respect Mason Mount. Respect Werner, because that miss didn't cost us getting knocked out. Respect Mendy. Rudiger, one of the best centre-backs in the world right now, just based off his form. Azpilicueta, wing-back, was amazing. Vinicius playing right wing-back, really? Is that the masterclass you want to try and pull off against Chelsea? Eden Hazard, people were saying this guy's going to be... Look, I love Hazard. He is a Chelsea legend, and he has a place in my heart. But unfortunately, the guy's finished. And you know what? Nick's trying to get onto me saying, is Hazard a flop? Yes, he is a flop. So what? I wasn't expecting him to do anything anyways. Sorry, can I just say this? For me, the only thing that would have made this better is if I could share this moment with my dad. And I can't, unfortunately. But
no, I totally respect that, bro. And I'm sure your dad's absolutely buzzing, looking down from where he is right now. Question for you:
Yep.
Are you gonna win the final?
Yes, we will. Well, I when Tuchel came in, I said that the top 4 is confirmed anyway. So from now to the end of the season, like, to me, it doesn't really matter what position we finish, 4th, 3rd, whatever. It's done. FA Cup final against Leicester will be tough because Leicester are a good team. I respect Leicester. I rate Brendan Rodgers and I rate the players that they have. But we'll beat them as well. There's nothing they can throw at us that we can't handle, and we can beat City in that final. We will beat City in that final.
Listen, Prime, thank you for coming on tonight, mate, and having your say. We'll speak to you again soon, buddy. Buzzing for you, mate. Well done. Speak to you in a bit. We're going to get the panel on very, very soon. We're going to do a few more of your calls first. We've got Zach Super Chat. Says, get Cam on the show now. What was he chatting? Tuchel's Tricky Blues. Yeah, where is Canadian Cam? Where you at, bro? You can't be in bed. It's daytime in Canada. Chelsea always perform when people doubt us. Let's go, Pineapple Army. Loving a bit of that right now. Next on the show, I haven't seen her for a few weeks. Brittany Blue is here. Brittany Blue, what you saying?
I'm back. Yes, she is. And I'm just so proud of this squad because we were deemed as the fetus squad of the Premier League. We're not going to get anywhere. This, that, and the third. We're literally in the Champions League final. Like, that's literally where we've been praying to our lives, to our gods, that this would happen, and here we are again. The stars are aligning. We've honestly just played great under Tuchel. Like, I just never thought that we'd be this good. From the beginning of the season, from that game against Brighton, to see the improvement that we've had now, to see us beating Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, even Man City, and y'all kept doubting us. That's the funny thing, that y'all kept doubting us, saying we were not able to do this. Here we are again. And we make you guys look dumb. At this point, stop your predictions. Stop it, because we just keep winning. And for y'all, we have an FA Cup final and a Champions League final. Silence, please.
How confident are you, Brittany, of winning both these trophies now? Are you feeling very confident about that?
I'm feeling decently confident, just like right in the middle, because I know this club, and I know we could be bottlers sometimes. But like, this is literally the reverse spell of 2012. Literally, this is the same thing is happening. So I'm kind of confident. I know my players. Pulisic back on forward. My American Prince, he's back on it. Timo, now, although yes, they did play well. Let's not pretend like we didn't miss 6-7 chances. Let's not pretend. Yeah. We need to be more clinical. We might go out and get a more clinical striker. But these players, we're building something. And at this point, this gateway that we're going, unstoppable. Unstoppable.
No, I hear you completely on that. Brittany, thank you for coming on and having your say. Really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I know Cam's trying to come on, but the studio, there is space, Cam, if you're trying. We're going to do 2 more calls, then bring the panel back. You see KJ right now. It's a madness. Next up on the show, Alex is here. Alex CFC in the house. What you saying, Alex?
All good, Terry. How are you, Terry?
I'm very good. Give me your thoughts. How are you feeling right now?
I've relaxed a bit. I was a bit too hyped up before, but guys, what a win. Terry, what a win. Kante, world class. Mendy, who we don't need a new keeper. Mendy this season, he's made a clinical and important saves. And tonight he saved us. What a save in the first save. And Kante today, these players, have showed passion tonight. And we sent a lot of those players back in retirement. Cruz go back to retirement. We sent Modric to retirement. Benzema, Ramos, and this team has played with so much passion, and people were worried, is the pressure going to get to these young players? Is the pressure going to get to them? No, it didn't get to them. Mount should have scored. We should have scored more goals. But then Mount scored again, and brilliant. I was worried, for example, for Azpilicueta. But look, man, Azpilicueta showed who the player he is. And look, all of this is thanks to Tuchel, man. What an incredible turnaround. When I saw us get beat by Arsenal 3-1 back in December, I was thinking our season is done. I was done the dumps. And now, oh my God, man, like what a turnover from Chelsea Football Club. And all credit goes to Thomas Tuchel and the team, and some players have stepped up, and that's all I wanted. I want to see my Chelsea step up tonight, and they did it. And
get it done. Absolutely. Listen, Alex, thanks for coming on and having your say, mate. Congratulations and good luck in the final. I'm sure we'll speak before that. He's here. Canadian Cam is backstage. What are you saying?
Yo. I got a lot of shit going on at home, which is why I'm out here. Whole house flooded, but all good. Congrats to Anita, because you actually like you. Jem, Daniel, I like you. Congrats. But it's all gonna come crashing down, and that's fine. When it does next week, I'll be when it does, I'll be here for it to crash down. I'll be here. But congrats, enjoy it right now. At the end of the day, I'm hearing some crazy shit. Thomas Tuchel is the best manager in the world. Guys, you're talking about put respect on your name. I love the disrespect you're putting on City. Everybody knows I'm not a City fan, but I can't wait till they slap you, man, up and down the pitch. And then everybody comes back down to earth and we go into next season and maybe you'll be not a fourth place team like you are this year. But, at the end of the day, there were some, I will say Kai Havertz played well, other than missing like 18 chances, but he played well. So if he can learn how to finish, he might be a player. Werner, one tap in, everybody says he's the best number 9 all of a sudden. Conte is the best midfielder in the world when it comes to a sitting DM. I agree with you, Jem. And that's about it. Mendy, best goalie in the world. Like, I get it. The gas. I love seeing the gas because then it's just that much more satisfying later on.
No, I get that, bro. Well done for showing your face, mate. And we'll speak to you again soon, mate. Speak to you in a bit. Take care, Cam. We're going to get the panel on now. Anita's coming back. I wish you guys could see KJ right now. KJ, right? No, I'm just going to put him on. Look at KJ right now. KJ is gutted. Let's bring that panel on now, people. Let's go.
Joe hating ass. Hey, monster. In fact, no. You man.
Why are you hiding, bruv?
Wait. You man. Wait. Monster has to start this thing.
Wait. Before
is my
Monster
internet
starts,
acting up?
I think you're calm.
You can hear you, bro.
Listen.
Wait, Monster. Wait, Monster. Please. Before Monster starts, everyone close their eyes, because we're about to go into a session. Monster, go through.
I told you all. I told you all.
Come on, Monster.
I told them.
Let's go.
Pray for the rivals. It's not just a slogan they brought from nowhere. That slogan was made for a reason. I told you all. And I just feel so vindicated. Like, you don't understand how... Who remembers the Coppish boys were laughing at me? The Liverpool fans were doing this, were doing that. I mean, FA Cup final, Champions League final, top 4 secured. I mean, does it get... Like, bruv.
Are you crying, Monster? You shedding
bro, like, I'm speechless right now. You lot go ahead. When I gather myself back again, I'll go again. I
think it's interesting, right? You know, with KJ, I get the feelings he's got, but I think KJ was doing a lot of the Chelsea back stuff for reverse psychology.
No, it wasn't, Terry.
Yes, he was.
I said it because it was true. Yes. I said it because it is true. Arsenal are the ones that did they are back for reverse psychology. But these men are back. I told these men they were back. Oh, Jem, you shut your mouth.
It backfired on you.
Oh, no, Jem, you shut up, bro. No, Jem, you shut up, bro, because you said like, okay,
put that hood over your head again and be quiet. Sit back on your shit. Put the hood over your head and be quiet.
Oh, KJ, please. You can't stop putting treasure on us. I told you, man, you guys were back, and I'll freaking look. I'm freaking joke, man. I'm sick of it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Close your face again.
I get why you like that. For me, I knew this was coming as soon as Tuchel came in, so I just accepted it like 25 games ago, and I've just sat back and just enjoyed the football element. But it was tonight. It was an absolute masterclass from Tuchel. They didn't know what, a little bit like last night's game, but I think even more so because this is Real Madrid, their pedigree in this tournament. Tuchel hasn't had a pre-season. It's not like he's 4 or 5 years into running his team. Real Madrid, barring one long shot and one decent cross, they did nothing. They did nothing for the majority of both legs. I mean, how does that make you feel, Anita, as a Chelsea fan, to see your team outclass one of, the greatest European team of all time over 2 legs?
It's normal now, ain't it? Like it's just a casual thing now, ain't it? Like this is just normal for us, and you know we've done it before. We beat Bayern Munich, we beat Barcelona, we beat Giants before, beating Real Madrid. Piece of cake. Nah, but on a serious note, though, I am proud of the boys. Like we're bigging up Tuchel a lot, yeah, and obviously I'm Tuchel's biggest fan, innit? We're bigging him up a lot, but let me tell you for a fact that these boys deserve everything because they were literally at the start of this year. It was what was it? Tiny Wiener, Shy Havertz, Ziachi, Ben. What do they call Chilwell? Chili Bean. Bumwell. Like it was all of these names circulating. And do you know what's so mad? Even when Timo Werner scored, I think a couple of weeks ago or last week, when he scored last week, his boys were even bigging him up in his Instagram comments saying not bad for a flop. So they see all of these things. They see the negativity. They see the hate. They probably see my dad's video on Twitter. Like they probably seen it all. But they still went out there today and they put in work. When I say they put in work, defensively sound. Our midfield, you would think a midfield of Casemiro, Toni Kroos, and Luka Modric would outplay small boy Jorginho and Kante. Mason Mount, whenever Mason Mount dropped back, they were confused. They didn't know what to do. They look
like granddads. That's what they look like today. They couldn't get around that pitch.
Do you know what's so mad, right? What I found so alarming is that whenever Toni Kroos or Modric got on the ball, they were so slow with their movement. I think Toni Kroos was a big target today. Every time he got on the ball, he was closed down instantly and he lost the ball instantly. You know what, on that left-hand side, sorry, Terry. On their left-hand side, we dominate. Chilwell had a free ride. He had a free ride on the left, and they did nothing about it.
What they didn't have tonight, Real Madrid, and you stopped anyone from being able to do it at the same time. They had no one that was willing to run. The commentator said it, and he was absolutely. I think it was Glenn Hoddle. Nobody was willing to run. They all wanted the ball to feet, and that's easy for you to break a Chelsea team down without having willing runners off of the ball. And yeah, it was just brilliant.
Can I just say quickly, funny. It was just so funny as well. You know when Kai Havertz was through and then he chipped it over the goal. I wish that went in, by the way, because that would have been a beautiful goal. Honestly, the audacity to even do that. When it hit the bar, right, and it bounced up in the air, and I see Timo running up to it. I swear, I just zoned out. It was like slow.
Hey, my heart stopped. My heart stopped in that moment.
Headed it over the bar. Or something. I was like, please, Timo.
No, you need to deep, yeah. What I thought was so impressive for me, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, we were nervous, yeah, but that second half, let's think about it. If that wasn't the Champions League semi-final, if those weren't the stakes, we controlled that game. We played Fulham. We played Fulham. Like I'm not even being disrespectful, but the way that we marshaled, like the commentators were saying it for the first time, because I hate BT commentators. I think they chat a lot of wass a lot of the time. But for the first time, they were making sense in the fact that they have no more, like their midfielders are not mobile. What they were actually lacking is an informed Isco, someone who can take on two players and play a final ball, intricate balls here and there. Playing Hazard as a front, bro. Remember when Hazard was playing in the front two under who tried to play Hazard as a striker?
Conte.
Conte, playing him in a 3-5-2 kind of formation. Even Mourinho tried to play Hazard up front once. I remember Di Matteo doing it as well. He just doesn't work there. He has to go out wide. He was terrible anyway, regardless of the fact. But at the end of the day, defensively, we are just solid. We are rock solid. Like I can't believe.
Do you know what? We blimmin' made it hard work. You saw in the group as well. How many times did we sky it one-on-ones?
You did. Do you know what though? As a rival watching, there's two things that I kind of saw when tonight. I didn't feel at any moment like you were going to lose. So again, I'm watching it without the fear that you all feeling. There's no anxiety. I didn't feel you were going to lose. But the sobering fact to me, it's not that you're in a Champions League final and an FA Cup final. That isn't what I'm worried about. It's when you sign Lukaku or Haaland in the summer and you have a finisher, everyone else is in trouble. Everybody is legitimately in trouble because defensively, I think you're better than Man City right now as a unit and as a collective group. 18 clean sheets in 24 games. And do you remember when you guys were doing it? against the Sheffield United and whatnot, and everybody just said, "Oh, well, wait till you come up against a big team."
Yeah, yes,
And every big team you
yes.
played, barring a worldie from Benzema last week, no one scored past.
We
It's-
look better against the big teams. We look better against the big teams, and that's what I actually think is scary for a lot of the rivals. That next year, when we face the big teams, we are going to be a problem going into those games.
Listen. They told us, you know, when Lampard was still here, they said, "What top 10 team did you beat?" Fair enough. We started to beat top 10 teams. They said, "What top 6 teams?" We started to smack up top 6 teams. We got Atletico Madrid. They're gonna get beat. You're gonna get beat. We beat Atletico Madrid. They're the Spanish Burnley. We beat Porto. They're this, they're that. We've now beat Real Madrid. I'm seeing people say they're finished, but you know what? I don't care, bro. You bums told us that we couldn't do nothing. You were laughing. You know, remember when we were like level with Arsenal or whatever? They were laughing and blah, blah. How do you feel right now? Like how do you feel?
Give us our
I
respect.
told you.
Yeah, and that's the annoying thing.
Go on, Cage.
That's the annoying thing. The frustrating thing is, I've got nothing bad to say about Chelsea. They absolutely deserved it tonight. Absolutely deserved it. They outplayed Real Madrid like there was some next team in the championship. It was embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing from Real Madrid today. You wouldn't think that's a team that's won, 13 Champions Leagues and 4 in 5 years. Or 4 or 3 on the bounce. You wouldn't think that's the same.
Do you know
team.
where we send them? Do you know where we send them?
Yo, back to the
KJ,
Super League, bro. That's where you send them, man.
Not even the Super League, bro. I'm telling you, Abramovich has already, I actually, this just in, contacted Perez about paying for Cruz Modric's retirement home fees. So they were all ready. They're all ready today.
They are done.
They're all on their last legs.
They are.
And without me shouting, getting at German, that I was legit saying you guys are back for time. You Chelsea fans did not believe me, and Nia would be there waiting for me to say that we're back. You know what I'm saying? And I saw the reason why I saw their point. Back. Yeah, but I did that. Everyone knew I did that for Banner, but I was serious with Chelsea because your owner, for one, top notch when it comes to wanting to win things. Yeah. Maybe a bit corrupt on the side, but we talk about that another day. You know what I'm saying? You bring in an excellent manager who's got pedigree, and then you've already got a squad that you in the summer you filled with talent, and now you're gonna go again next season. I've said this many times. Next season, you guys are going to be a problem, and it makes me feel ill because there are certain players that I want for Man United, and I know you man are sniffing. And if you come knocking, it's over.
I think you know, a lot of people got confused when it comes because of how poor you were doing under Lampard. Firstly, anybody that was asking questions about is Tuchel really better than Lampard, all of the Chelsea fans that cried about the Lampard sacking, either apologise or hang your head in shame. One of the two, I think, is apt. But people forgot how good your squad is. And I think people, you know, some of your worst players that are on the edges could get into a lot of other teams. Like a lot of your players that didn't get on the pitch tonight could start for Real Madrid. And I don't think people have deeped how good this Chelsea squad is. And so many of them are young. Look how young Havertz is. Look how young Pulisic is. Look how young Mason Mount who gets...
That's the scary part. That's the scary part because this is just stage one. This is actually just, and we're in the final. This is stage one. These people, these players are here for at least 5 years. So KJ, keep that hood up. Every season, we're back. Every season, we're back.
No, but what are they saying about Thiago Silva now? What they say?
Hey, when we said, no, do you know, I'm taking this one full on. When he got disrespected for having the armband against West Brom, I was just looking at people. Are you being serious? Are you actually being serious?
You guys remember my stream with the Coppish? You guys remember that?
Disrespected.
Who remembers my stream on here with the Coppish boys where Drifty and those lot were laughing? Who remembers that?
They were laughing at Thiago Silva.
And
one week later, they're doing Van Dijk anyway.
What I think is the cherry on the top is we've cheated the process. We should not be in an FA Cup and Champions League final. We've cheated. Everyone's been saying trust the process. But think about it. Over the last couple of years, every time we've been streaming or talking football, what has always been the comparisons? We need Liverpool time. We need Man City. Look what happened to Man City. Investment, build it for 2 years, get in the third year, you start competing, and in the fourth year, you win whatever title you need to win. We're already like 10 years ahead of our process. Like, we should not be here.
Do you know what, Dan?
And
Yeah, the other thing that madly stood out for me as well today, the biggest thing that stood out for me today was how we just continuously kept going. All right, we were missing chances, but we never changed our game. We continued. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a very good one. But no, we continue to keep going tonight. Yeah, all right, we were missing chances here, left, right, and centre, but we never once sort of stopped or sort of took a step back. We was always in their face. Was always aggressive. You know, we were playing against a team that have won it 3 times in a row, that have the experience, the know-how. We've got so many young players in that team that have not even played the semi-final, and they just put them in a blimmin' coffin tonight. That's what they did to them.
Do you know what I mean? We're going to go to some more calls in a minute as well, because I know there's so many viewers that want to come on and have their say. But Morgan here over on Give Me Sport says the West Brom game was a trap game. We were never going to win that. It was all good, though. Chelsea came back, better than they were. And I think that's also the point. When you got beat in that game so heavily, there was almost this notion of, well, let's see how they bounce back. And they have in leaps and bounds. That was a freak result, a mad day where it just against everything that Tuchel stands for in terms of what he's brought into your club. And rivals should be legitimately nervous about what you're going to do this summer in the market. City should be looking over their shoulders right now, especially I think you're going to beat them this weekend, and I think you're going to beat them in that Champions League final, and it just puts the cat amongst the pigeons for the Premier League next year. The comment here saying, question to KJ and Terry, win the Europa or reach the Champions League final? So it's a tough one because you haven't.
It's not tough. It's not tough.
It's not tough.
It's easy.
Hang on, because it's reach the final or win the fight. Like for me, losing a Champions League final is one of the most painful experiences of my life. If I know I'm going to lose it, I don't want to fucking be in it. So, like.
But the question
if it's against Pep, Ollie's gonna beat him. So
the thing is, the question isn't reach this. The question isn't reach the semi-final and lose or win the Europa League. It's just you get there. So that is for me, that's a 50-50 chance of winning.
Financially speaking, like, come on, that's 100 mil for your club.
No. If that's the question in terms of just getting to the final, of course, because I want to be in the Champions League. But listen, we ain't winning the Champions League, so I'll take the little Europa thing because that's our level right now. You know what I mean?
We have to win that now, just to not get overshadowed by those 2 clubs in the final. If we don't win it,
either way, you're getting overshadowed.
No. But in terms of if we don't win it, it's even worse. If we win it, at least we can say, you know what? Yeah, we failed, but at least we got something out of it. You guys, FA Cup is probably secured and a Champions League potentially. Man City already got the Carabao Cup. The league is secured and potentially a Champions League.
But KJ, I think what's important though, just as a final point, and I know it's a bit of a diversion, but above everyone else that played today, Antonio Rudiger deserves the biggest respect out of all of them. And Anita, do you know what? Spot on, and I don't even care. Spot on, because Anita told me since the beginning of the season, and I said he needs to gain my trust back because I had lost all faith in Antonio Rudiger. But with the mask on, came up, pulled the mask on, criminal. He did his job, man. Took everyone's pockets, took the change in everyone's pockets.
Mask Azora.
So I'm happy, man. Quality defending.
He was sensational tonight. Just a bit of admin. Everyone who's over 2,000 likes right now. YouTube, well, not far behind. YouTube did very, very well. Over 2,000 likes. Facebook currently on 1,000 likes. So if you're watching over on Give Me Sport, like and share. If you're watching on YouTube, like and share. Hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks to everyone at Give Me Sport that's been tuning in. It means a great deal to us as well. We're going to share the link again for you to call in and to have your say. We're going to post the StreamYard link. But anyone who's new to us that's watching on Give Me Sport tonight, we are live after every top 6 Premier League team. Whenever they play in any competition, we are live bringing you instant match reactions and phone-ins so you can come on and have your say as audiences grow over there at the same time. Let's go to some more calls. Ryan, if you want to call back, bro, we'll get you on. He says he can't actually speak because he's in tears. We're going to go. He DM'd me today, and his message was just, I'm in bits. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't concentrate. So I'm happy for my guy, Ryan, today. Next on the show, we've got Lamin here. What are you saying, Lamin?
Yes, Terry, come on. You thought my chest was big yesterday, yeah. Today, man's like got the double D, Katie Price settings. Like, bro, what a game! Like, it's just mad. It's just mad. Couple things I want to say first here. Just get it out of the way, yeah. I take back what I said about Werner. That was an emotional rant the other day. He's not the second worst striker we've ever had. He had a great game today, and Kai Havertz is actually winning me over. I mean, today it was just a great game to watch. I was very, 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 very nervous as well, like watching it. But we literally took Real Madrid, we rolled them up and put them in a spliff and smoked them. It was just that easy, man. I didn't expect it to be that easy, but we're in the final, man. We are in the final, and I can't believe it. Like, it's one of those here. At the beginning of the season, I'd never in a million years thought that this was gonna happen. But we're here now, and we could end up with a Champions League and an FA Cup. Like this, if Tuchel wins this year, he deserves to get like the manager of the season. Like, to me, no, hands down. And yeah, man, big up. I don't think there was anything below 7 out of 10 today. Like, everyone did their job. Every single one. And I'm not scared of City. I know that we can go at them. And yeah, I said I'll be smiling until the final, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like, literally, I'm not gonna have a bad night, bad week. I don't care what anyone says. If it wasn't clear before, to anyone that doubted us, London is definitely blue. And I don't want to hear any negativity from any of these quote unquote rival fans that are just envious. I mean, envy is such an ugly trait, man. Calm. Like, I was losing my hair, literally, man. I'm like, bro, just chill, take a drink, and just sip it down, man. It's just, I don't know, man.
It's jealousy, bro. It's jealousy. They say jealousy is love and hate at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So I don't blame him, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't blame him.
I hear you on that. He's got to embrace it when teams are good. It actually makes you feel better. Like, the bitterness just doesn't work. Honestly, Lamin, you look like you're packed, ready for Istanbul, bag on your back, like you're on the way to the airport now.
I'm ready, man. Terry, at this point, I would give an arm and a leg just to be in the final, man. I don't care, COVID or no COVID, just to see there and see my team lift the Champions League trophy. Yeah, it's gonna be mad.
Come in my suitcase. I've already booked my ticket. Come in my suitcase.
It's a national lockdown.
Yeah, I'll be
national lockdown. National lockdown ends on the 17th of May. I'm flying out.
Yeah, no, trust me.
I'm going to Istanbul. I'm going. This is what.
Lamin, yeah, the work always go. Lamin, thanks for coming on, mate, and having your say. Really appreciate that, buddy. Super chat here says, coming from a Liverpool fan, well-deserved win for Chelsea. But if you guys play like that against City, missing chances, I don't see you winning, because they are sound defensively as well. Listen, you've got to break Chelsea down first. Like, you can't lose a game when you don't see the goal. And yeah, they're not as clinical either. What I did think today, though, as a Man United fan, I was so desperate for Chelsea to go through as well, because I looked at it and thought City would destroy Real Madrid. Like, they would just. It would be ridiculous. It really, really would. A few more super chats here. Man like Nads here says, this is why Spanish and Italian clubs wanted the Super League. English clubs are better and they are falling behind. They need the moolah to compete. Listen, I think that's very true right now. English clubs have been taken over for the last 3 or 4 years. Almost every time wins a big game, they say the other team was bad. Atletico, Real Madrid, Liverpool, City, not starting lineups, etc. But the patterns only show that we made them bad. Tuchel makes adjustments to every team. Brilliant. And that's what I love about Tuchel. It's the subtle changes in thank you for that super chat, by the way. Subtle changes in personnel. Sometimes, and amount of times he picks players, and everyone's like, oh, why is Aspie starting at right back? Or, oh, why is Werner starting again? He's been awful. And he gets it right nearly every single time. Like, even Chelsea fans have got to stop, in my opinion, questioning him as much as they do. Next on the show, man like Slens is with us. Slen Talks in the house. What you saying, my guy?
Listen, man. The players, brilliant. But I want to talk about one guy, man. I want to talk about TT, Audi TT, the praying mantis, the German praying mantis, my guy, bro. I want to talk about him, man. Listen, I called him the breast surgeon. I'm going to call him the neurologist, bro, because he made me forget about all the hard times I had with Lampard, bro. He's reminding me of what we are, bro. Because certain man were telling me we can't compete. We can't compete. Fans were crying out when he got sacked outside the stadium saying the circus continues. What, the circus of the Champions League final? Is that the circus you're talking about? No, he needs that respect, man. He needs that respect because I've had enough of it. People were telling me Rafa Benitez until the end of the season. What? Do you know who this guy is? Thomas Tuchel, bro. Thomas Tuchel. Listen, the players were brilliant, man. Kante, best midfielder. Listen, we had Kroos, we had Modric, we had Casemiro on that stadium. But who stood out? It was Kante, man. Kante was brilliant. Brilliant, bro. Brilliant. He was incredible, man. I think for me, listen, like, I just want to say, like, for me, like Thomas Tuchel, man, this guy keeps doing things that managers wait for so long to do at Chelsea, man. He's doing it in such a short amount of time. He was on the plane to Chelsea, yeah. I just want to give some context. On the plane to Chelsea, yeah. On the plane, he's planning out the Wolves game in the same day. It shows you the commitment he had. This guy is here to succeed, man. We have to back him. We're very happy now, but we have to back him. We have to. Our board has to back him.
I agree, and I think they will. Like, listening to, I forget her first name, Emma Hayes. Is it Emma Hayes, the manager of your female team?
Yeah.
I listened to an interview of her earlier, and she was talking about how the club's about winning. Everybody at the club is in their bones that they strive to make both the female and the men's team the best they can possibly be. When I look at what Tuchel's building right now, the fact he could win an FA Cup and Champions League in his first season before having a pre-season and any of his own players, he's laying a foundation to potentially become your greatest ever manager. Now, Jose has that with 3 Premier League titles. But if he starts off winning a Champions League and FA Cup and then motors on from there, like, he is building that base to go on and do it.
Sorry, could I just make a point as well? Sorry.
That must be what you want as Chelsea fans. People always try to come in and, you know, be the next great manager or the greatest. And you've got the club, you've got the board, and you've got the finances to do it. And as a Man United fan, I'm legitimately jealous.
Do you know what?
I just want to say something. Sorry,
Go on.
Sorry, Nate. I was going to say, listen, a couple of things as well. Listen, when it comes to the rivals, I've heard we're boring. I've heard it's a manager bounce. Listen, we can bounce to the trophy, bro. I'll bounce to the trophy. No problem with me, man. Listen, honestly, bro, no problem with me. Number 2, I've heard we're boring, yeah? The last time they called us boring, we were 10 points ahead in 2014, yeah? That's when they called us, when we were successful. So if Chelsea fans, if you're hearing that we're boring, we're shit to watch, it's no problem, man. Keep going, but this is because when someone's doing well, you find ways to hate on them, man. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. The rivals can keep crying, man. I love it. I'm gonna drink on their tears tonight.
And do you know what? Do you know what's mad? Yeah, just touching on what Terry said quickly, yeah, about Chelsea always striving to win, etc., etc. Listen, this is why, yeah. No disrespect to Frank Lampard, he's still my legend. Like, I still love the guy to pieces, yeah. But this is why when people were crying over Frank Lampard leaving, I just couldn't get behind it. Because one, we are a team who's used to winning. This is literally in our DNA. Emma Hayes said it. It is in our DNA. So for a manager to say that this team can't compete, that was ludicrous. The fact that he even came out and said that we can't compete, it's ludicrous. Now we're in 2 finals. See how a season can just change just like that if you have a winning mentality. Winning mentality is so important for this club, and that's what we live, that's what we eat, that's what we breathe at this moment. You know, we ain't like Man United and Arsenal. We want to win. Our owner wants us to win. You know, and that's something we need to carry on our back, and we need to hold our heads up with pride. Yes, it's bittersweet that Frank Lampard couldn't make it to this final. However, we're here because we have a winning mentality. Look at these kids. These are kids. Timo Werner's my age. That's my bro. That's my age, mate. Kai Havertz is younger than me. I can call him little bro. Callum Hudson-Odoi, his brother is what? My sister's age, fam. Callum Hudson-Odoi is a baby.
And you know what, Anita? Listen, they disrespected Roman, yeah? I heard some people saying, I'm not going to say names, but they said Roman, like he needs to get out of my club. I'm sorry, mate. This doesn't happen without Roman. It doesn't happen without him back here.
I don't know what
he pulled the trigger and sacked our greatest ever player.
People that say get out of my club, it's not your club. It's actually Roman's club. Roman owns the club.
And do you know what I find mad about it is this, right? You got Man United fans saying to the Glazers, get out of our club because they are not trying to win. They are not trying to be respectful. To the traditions of the club and the traditions of to try and win and to try and be the best and try and be at the pinnacle. Roman Abramovich has made Chelsea a winning football club. With all due respect, before Roman, you were an also run. You won the occasional FA Cup. One league title in your whole history before he came along? Roman Abramovich is Chelsea Football Club. What you've become, that winning DNA, that you dine at the elite table in world football, is because of Roman. Any fan that doesn't respect that, for me, I don't know what the angle is. I can't even understand what the angle is on that.
That's why I never cuss Roman. I make jokes about Roman, yeah, but I make jokes about all the owners and all the managers of the Premier League clubs. But what my man has done, come in, taking a team from obscurity to be one of the best in the world multiple times, Champions League titles. You can do nothing but respect him for doing that. He has come in and showed that I have a passion for football. I have a passion for football and I want to make a team the best in the world. He has done that multiple times. Let's not act like Chelsea have never been good. You know what I mean? They have multiple times. And you got nothing to do, can do nothing but respect him. So them Chelsea fans, yes, I get it. Lampard was your legend and Roman sacked him. Roman was part of the Super League and he said yes. But overall, those two things on his resume don't even touch all the great things he's done for Chelsea. So if you're out there wanting Roman Abramovich out because your favorite goat Lampard got sacked because he wasn't good enough, then you guys need to get checked and actually check what team you support because it ain't Chelsea at this point.
Yeah, I hear you on that completely. Listen, Slens, thank you for coming on, mate, and having your say. Great call as always, brother, and thank you for all the super chats and everything you do for us, mate. It means a great deal to us here at the Terrace. Top man. There's a question here quickly I want to pose to the Chelsea fans. It says, do you all think Tuchel is going to go out like Roberto Di Matteo?
No. The difference is, come on, man. Let's not do this. Di Matteo, what Di Matteo did was very, very nice and good. But you have to remember, we won that Champions League by parking 11 guys literally on the edge of the box, like literally in a long line, and say, literally, let's just die in pride. And there was a lot of
individual brilliance, mate.
Individual brilliance. Yeah, you got the Lampards, you had the Drogbas, you had the John Terrys, Ashley Cole, Petr Cech. Like, you can't forget that spine.
Don't say John Terry. Don't say John Terry.
Fair enough. You know, he got sent off. No, fair enough.
No. I saw John Terry did definitely played in the final. I saw him in his kit.
No. He's shameless, yeah. When he was celebrating at the final whistle, my man offed his shirt and everything, and then
I know.
And I was thinking, you don't deserve
No, but he was still big in the run, man. That second leg against Napoli, where we came back from 3-1 down.
Oh, yeah.
It was just
the final was funny.
It was. I mean, but that was John Terry, wasn't it? Didn't he organise his own minutes applaud at like 20 odd minutes in the game or whatever?
That was a joke.
Did he organise it after the team did?
No, I've heard it. Yeah, I heard it with him.
John Terry was just bad luck for Chelsea in Champions League finals, man. We weren't going to win with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I don't even feel like celebrating that. It's not even worth it. We're going to go to Benny next to come on, have his say. What you saying, Benny?
Coming back, bro. Yo, what's everyone saying, though? I was in... I was on April. Remember me against the Porto game? I said it was written in the stars.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I remember now. Anita, it's written in the stars. We're in the final.
I hear you.
Yeah, man, we're gonna win the Champions League now. I told you.
I feel you now.
Surely you're that confident.
Everything I said was true, bro.
Yeah, surely you're that confident you could put the camera back on and say with your chest, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You're in the final, bro. You're in the final.
Yeah, bro, we're in it. We're going to win it. We're going to win it.
Is that why you turned off your camera?
Why did you turn your camera off, bro?
Yeah.
Show yourself.
Oh, it turned off. It turned off.
If you really believe it, put your camera back on.
He told his girl he was at home.
We're going to win it. We're going to win it.
Come on now.
We're going to win it. We're going to win it. That's why I love it. We're going to win it.
We'd love to see that. Come on now, my guy.
My guy.
There we go.
Come on, bro.
I love that, Benny. Top man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Just come on the chat. He literally waited like 20 minutes to do that. So I love it. Next up, another rival looking very... Actually, we're going to go to Tom in a minute. Igao is with us here. What are you saying, Igao?
I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. Leave me alone. I'm in the dark, man. Forget about the mud. I'm in the dark today. That's honestly. I come home and I'm like, I see everyone in the chat saying, "Yo, where's he go? Where's he go? Where's he go?" Oh, come on. I'll give you guys your credit. You guys got to a final. But you know what? I always said you guys can get to a final, but I always back whoever gets to that final against you guys. If it's City, Bayern Munich, or PSG, I said one of those guys are going to beat you guys in the final. And you know what? If you guys win in the final, I'll come on. I'll give you guys credit. And I still have to do it about the bet that I made. I'll do it. But hey, at the end of the day, you guys did it. And I'm going to be a City fan on the final. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll tell you guys straight up. I want City to beat you guys. And if they do beat you guys, there's no banter. Because you know what? You guys got to a final. No one expected you guys to get to the final in the first place. And at the beginning of the season, if you told me Chelsea were going to be in the Champions League final and FA Cup final and they would be comfortable in top 4, you know what? I wouldn't have believed you. So big up to Chelsea for that. And you know what? Congratulations, you guys.
Get ready to paint yourself blue, mate. Yeah.
What?
Get ready to paint yourself blue. Remember what we said? Yeah?
You've done it. Top man, thanks for coming on, bro. Thank you very, very much indeed. Next on the show, we are going to have Tom Little. He's a Liverpool fan. What are you saying, Tom?
Talk to us nice.
You know what? I can't even say anything bad about you. That was the performance I wish we'd done against Real Madrid. And Golo can say, you know what? That weren't a great performance. That was a performance for the ages. How he's ran that midfield against Kroos, Modric and Casemiro single-handedly. That's legendary stuff. And it just makes me think why our brilliant manager Jurgen Klopp decided he wanted to sit off them and let them create chances, because look at what happens when you press them. It's mad,
I mean,
isn't it?
He's better than Gerrard, right?
Yeah. Can say. You'd have me on.
Hang on a minute. If Kante wins the Champions League, and he's got 3, is it 3 Premier League titles already? Or 2?
He's got 2.
He's got a World Cup. He's got a Euros.
World Cup. Yeah.
He's better. Do you know what Kante struggles with in terms of popularity within football? He's such a quiet, unassuming, lovely man. If that makes sense. He's
nice
not
guy.
He's not doing he's not posing in boxer shorts. He hasn't got big endorsement deals. I think that's what holds him back. Kante for me is one of the greatest midfielders to ever play on our shores. One of the greatest midfielders. Yeah, you're right, of all time. There is no doubt.
Definitely better than Gerrard.
He's better than Gerrard.
No, I don't want to hear. No one can tell me. No one can tell me otherwise. You can't tell me.
Hold on. N'Golo Kante's midfield partners have been world class.
Hang on.
Danny Drinkwater's world class.
Guys, 1 second. So what makes you, Monster, what makes you think that Kante is better than Gerrard was?
Listen, what has Gerrard done that Kante hasn't? Okay, you could say he hasn't won the Champions League, but he's about to do that. Don't worry, he'll do that. When he does that, he's won the World Cup. Gerrard couldn't even sniff that. Never. He couldn't sniff a World Cup. Even if you put it right in front of him, he couldn't even sniff that, yeah? He's won 2 Premier League titles. Gerrard never even got close to winning.
Hey, no, but Monster. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's put some logic to it, yeah? The reason why I'm taking Kante over Gerrard is because, fair enough, you want to talk about maybe the technical ability, long-range passing, all of that. Cool, that's neither here or there. The point is, one of the biggest things that Gerrard had in this corner was being Mr. Liverpool and the value he had. Big game player, big moments, clutch player. Remember yesterday we were talking about status as well in terms of those players who are able to raise their game when the going gets tough. Bro, I'm telling you now that Kante's individual impact on the teams that he has played for, I think, is greater than Gerrard's greatest quality. And that is those clutch moments.
Yo, he just tried to... But hold on. He just tried to say...
One sec.
Wait, hold on, Daniel. The Scousman down here tried to say that Kante played with world-class midfielders. Are you crazy, bro? He played with Matip and Danny Drinkwater. Danny Drinkwater. Oh, is Danny Drinkwater quality then? Is Danny Drinkwater as good as Xabi Alonso?
Who's awful.
Is Danny Drinkwater as good as Xabi Alonso?
Danny Drinkwater is better than Christian Poulsen.
Is Danny Drinkwater better than Xabi Alonso?
You're trying to compare a backup to a starter? That's like,
is Danny Drinkwater
better than Poulsen?
Who's a backup? Who's a backup?
I'm talking about Chelsea Kante, because that Leicester team
because Kante
you can't.
Tom. So let's bring this round. So why your rebuttal then? Why do you think Gerrard is better than Kante?
Well, if we want to go on big games, he has a FA Cup final named after him. The only other player to have that's Stanley Matthews. That's how big game of player he is.
What?
The Gerrard final 2006.
I didn't know that.
It's the Gerrard final.
You made
Because
because
you beat Paul Konchesky and them, man. No way.
Yeah, West
Right,
Ham.
I
West
have
Ham.
no, I have
With a
no
volley
leg in this
outside the
race. I've got to go. Midnight Vibes later tonight. People come. We're going to be talking about the Champions League, Europa League, having a good time, and you might see me weeping because my team are run by pagans. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Chelsea, well done. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
We'll see you in a bit. Viewers, we want your views and opinions on this. Kante. Do you know what I'm going to do while we're live on the air?
Who's more important? Who's more important, Terry? Who's more important? That's the question.
More important to their team or better as players? What do you want me to run the poll as?
Well, I'm gonna do that.
Live on the air.
Both.
Okay. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up there now. I'm going to put that out there now. I'm going to get it up in a few. It'll be on the community page. It'll be on the community page on YouTube. So if you're watching over on Give Me Sport, get yourselves across when you're done over there to the Football Terrace YouTube page, and we'll put that poll up in a few moments' time as well. We're going to go to some more calls. We'll keep Tom on with us. Before that, some super chats. Man City are going to beat Chelsea 6-0.
Yeah, all right, mate.
Come on, bro.
Get out of here, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey.
So I said,
Right,
Monster
go on.
argued logic with a kid dressed in his own living room as if he was dating a squatter.
Wow.
I think he meant squatter. But he wrote squirter. Listen, mate, if you're dating a squirter, lucky guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Terry, you know what it is, yeah? I'm tired of Liverpool fans making Gerrard. I'm so tired of them making Gerrard to be better than he was. Like they tried to tell me Gerrard was better than Michael Ballack, and it's like, bruv, are you really kidding me? Like, what are these men smoking on? Like, Gerrard was good, excellent midfielder, but there's people that have transcended or done better than what Gerrard did. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, Jordan Henderson is a better Liverpool player than Gerrard is. I'm sorry, he's won that Champions League. He's won that Prem. Do you know what I mean?
He's not a better player. He's got more on us.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Listen, all the greats, yeah, have been important in making their teams win titles. Ask anyone. Kante was probably the most important player in Leicester winning a title. He went to Chelsea and elevated Chelsea from wherever we was to moving us to title winning team. France in the Euro 2000 and what was it? 2016. They went to the final. They lost the final because Kante was sick and he didn't get to play. He came back to the World Cup full fit. What happened? They won the World Cup. It's time to respect this guy. Gerrard is not on level. He's not on that level. He's not.
He's a better player than Kante ever will be.
No, he's
not. He's a better player than Kante ever will be.
Hey, Steven Gerrard, mate. Steven Gerrard. Wait, guys, 1 second.
He just said what? He just said
I
what?
said that Steven Gerrard, as a player, not taken into an accolade, as a player, is better than Kante ever will be.
Yeah, Neymar better than Kante.
Wow,
mate.
Stop it, bro. Stop.
Guys, big claims being made there. Viewers, we want your views and opinions. There's polls up on the Football Terrace Twitter account and on the Football Terrace community page on YouTube right now. I've copied Daniel, Monster, and Jem into that tweet, so give it a little retweet as well. Tom, you better share that with some Liverpool fans quickly.
You're gonna need it.
I'll take it on my own.
There we go. We're gonna go to some more calls here. Ryan's here, Chelsea fan away from Jamaica. What are you saying, Ryan?
Yo, I feel like a better now. Yo, big up to my Chelsea fans. Terry, I tell him, if you see me message them before, Terry, I said before the game, I tremble, I shake, I do everything, me tell Terry, right through the game. I said, me beg the Father God to help me. Do not make the ball pass Edward going at the goal. Me think somebody there in the field of play. Me come like me and Edward there in the goal. Me I tell her, me tremble like a leaf. But anyway, I'm
trust me, brother.
Because me not, yo, right now, me I tell her. You see Daniel and you see Mansa. A long time when I said that's something here, you know. Mansa always said pray for the rival. It's coming, all right? When you never take him serious. All right. Yeah, man, they never take him serious, but it's coming. All right.
Now
that's
they
the
take me serious, though.
Yeah, Daniel. You know when one big up you for now, you always talk about this Tuchel man thing. Oh my God.
I told you, bro. I told you, bro.
Me not even know how to put it, but me just if me never believe in the man, I believe in the man now, yo. You know, said Christensen want to analyze these things what go on in the game. Christensen get a yellow card. Yo, me said, me have to get up and go in the bathroom and go change my underpants. Me say my underpants start get wet. Because me I say, Jesus Christ, Christensen get a yellow card. You know the next thing I get on me have to do? Georgina get a yellow card. Yo, me say me feel that again. Me say, yo, and listen up, listen, Terry. The 65 minute, me I said, take off Christensen, Tuchel, and put on James, because me no want to somebody that we have on yellow card. Me say Tuchel is a genius. Me can't believe that the man have believe in these players and respect these players like that and make the players them believe in themselves. Do you understand what the man do today? Christensen stay up on the field, you know. I think Aspi get a yellow card, right? Aspi was on the yellow card.
I don't think Ashby was on one. I think it was only Christensen and Jorginho.
It was Jorginho and Christensen.
And Mount got one as well.
Mount. Oh, yeah, Mount.
All right. And the two man them stay up on the field. I tell you, so when Christensen get it, because a couple times I seen good on there and him step off of the ball pan Mendy when Mendy pan Real Madrid side of it. And I step off of the ball and miss and I say, Jesus Christ, me can't play this game with 10 man, you know. Me play any of this play with 10 man, but not this game. And I said, do not take off. Me say, take off him man, and put and drop back hospital right back there so I make James come on. The man do it, you know, man. I say, Tuchel, oh my God, mother, wash your feet right now, youth. Yeah, genius. I don't want nobody come tell me. No, the man is a genius, brother. You understand what I say? And this is these fool fans out there I talk about said, I follow these. Listen, I don't want them fool fans to follow the Glazers or the Razors or where they want them.
Razors.
Yo, listen to me, man. Put some respect. Pan Abramovich, pan owner name. You hear me? I said, and I come follow, and these fool fans out there listen. They don't want to follow these idiot fans, and I come talk about get out of our club. You understand from 2004 what this man do to our club? He don't just put our club to name Chelsea. He put our club to name one of the biggest club in Europe. And look what we are now at the Champions League final. This is what everybody dream of. Everybody dream of
pinnacle
this,
of club football right here.
Yes.
Pinnacle.
What do them man? I come talk about get out of club. Put some respect on the man name and stop follow these cranky and glazers.
We know who they are. We know who they are, man.
100%. Ryan, bro, absolutely brilliant, my guy. Brother, I'll DM you later, bro. We'll have a chat, mate, and I'll speak to you soon, my guy.
Love you, my Chelsea fans, boy. I love you, man. I love this, bro, boy. Do it. Oh, big up, guys.
Love it. Take care, my guy. I love that dude. One of the best.
I remember when I could be that happy about my football club. Now I'm sat here quivering in my boots over Southampton beating us in the race for top 4.
Mate,
you should be used to it, though. You should be used to it.
One
purple patch. You know what I mean?
We got some comments here. So one here says that Gerrard way ahead of Ballack. But then he says not even 1/100th of what Kante is. Angola lays to Gerrard.
Obvious. Gerrard Ballack's a bigger debate. Gerrard Ballack's a bigger debate.
Hang on. I find it mad. Like, you sound like he's much better than Ballack, but not 1/8 of Kante. Do people realize how good Ballack was as well?
Exactly. Terry, do you know what it is?
He never won a Champions League.
The problem is people what I noticed, and I've been listening to a lot of the, when people come on your shows and on other channels, when I listen to people, it tells me a lot that a lot of people do not watch football outside England. If anyone knew how good Michael Ballack was at Bayer Leverkusen, how good Michael Ballack was for Bayern Munich, and how good Ballack was for Germany, he carried them to the 2002 World Cup final, and unfortunately he got suspended, so he didn't get to play in the final against Brazil. If people knew how good this guy was, you wouldn't ever compare Steven Gerrard to this guy. He's known in Germany as, they used to have a German term for him called the complete midfielder. That's what Michael Ballack was. Anywhere in midfield, he could play. Steven Gerrard is nowhere near the level of Michael Ballack. Michael Ballack was in the level.
Why is he nowhere near the level?
Wait. When Michael Ballack was playing, he was being named next to Zidane and all these guys. Steven Gerrard could never in his career.
Steven Gerrard literally got named next to him.
Don't ever putting Gerrard's name next to Michael Ballack. Disrespect.
Ballack was top quality, mate. He's old.
I know how good Ballack was.
Disrespect. It is disrespect. Please stop it.
I know
Michael
how
Ballack, you
Ballack
saw.
was. You don't
Michael
have to
Ballack,
lecture me.
Michael Ballack, you saw at Chelsea was 30 plus. Michael Ballack, and he was still
good,
amazing.
though, Monster. He was
You
still
still
good.
they didn't see
Yeah,
the young
he's
Michael
still good.
Ballack.
You don't have to lecture me on how good Michael Ballack was, but to say it's no debate between Ballack and Gerrard
It's not a debate.
is
Bro.
seriously
It's not a debate.
underestimating how good Gerrard was.
Gerrard was good.
Because
but
he
he
didn't
wasn't
win a
that good.
Premier League.
Gentlemen, I hear it completely. We've got to keep moving forward here. Viewers, keep hitting like and share buttons. We're going to go to some more calls. Matty is a Chelsea fan. What are you saying, Matty?
How's it going, Terry? You all right, boys? Enjoying
Yes, Matty.
hope flame in hell, man. Where's the Frank Lampard in brigade now? We're in 2 fucking finals. We're in striving for top 4. We can't win anything. Get out, man. You want Lampard in? Get out, man. He wouldn't have reached the last 16. Come on, behave. You know, put some respect on Thomas Tuchel's name. I am dead chuffed. I got a load of abuse from all that, and I called Lampard back out in September, October, and I said we needed a tactician, somebody that was competent enough to do tactics and to know the tactics back to front. I am so glad that my facts were true, you know, and I no doubt Frank Lampard has done some amazing things for this club. He's an amazing player, and he's done some amazing things. But as a manager, he was completely out of his depth. He was like a 3-year-old with a Ferrari. I'm absolutely dead chuffed now. So come on, let's move forward, guys.
Listen, Matty, great call, mate. And I do remember you coming on and saying that, and your clip led to you getting death threats, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, too true.
I mean, that's how mad it was back in September. Do you know what that happened last time, though? I remember when Sophie Rose was the first Chelsea fan on socials, the first prominent Chelsea fan on socials to say Sarri wasn't the person. And dogs abuse. Of course, it went even deeper with sexism and everything else. And within 2 months, every other like fan channel and major YouTuber and blogger and vlogger were all saying the same things. And I sat there thinking, where's the homage? Where's the sorry? Where's the yeah, you were right? They just jumped on the bandwagon and pretended. And Matty, you were definitely one of the first. Thanks for calling in, mate, and having your say. Top guy. Another super chat here says, question for Tom. How do you feel when Man City and Chelsea go on their trophy tour when Liverpool's are trying to go on theirs? You're not going to have a trophy tour.
No, you know what it feels like? You know what it feels like? It feels like being told your bed's in that room, you got to pick 2 lads. Which one of the 2 do you want to go in there with her? It's bloody pointless. I'm sat there going, I don't want either of them. I don't want either of them to win. I don't want either of them to do it. And if we actually go through with having this parade that we've been harping on about, we'll have the Premier League parade later on. You know how embarrassing that is? We're going to have to buy a trophy off Amazon. We're going to have to buy one of them little replicas off Amazon, parade that round.
Do you know what's crazy? If you do the parade now, imagine how that feels knowing like you're not champions anymore. You can't do it. So far on the polls, on YouTube, Kante's winning is 73% of the vote.
Obviously.
On YouTube, he is winning with 71.6% of the vote. Kante right now is clear of Gerrard. Get yourselves across to them and have your say. Super chat here says, here in Germany, we adore Ballack, but Bastian Schweinsteiger went beyond him, much bigger. Ballack is below Gerrard, but all these names, Kante way ahead of
I've got a question for Chelsea fans. Who's better, Kante or Makaleli?
Lukman Ali on the show now. Lukman Ali, what you saying, bro?
All I'm saying is Chelsea are through to the final. I'm telling you guys, we're winning it. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, from 16 to the fucking Sevilla to PSG, fucking everyone, they were all telling us we're not winning it. From fucking Atletico Madrid, they were telling us we're not winning it. And what do? We win it. Fucking hell, Tuchel is our manager. We have to trust him. I'm saying we have to trust him. People are telling me, Tuchel, like, I don't like his lineups. These lineups are poo. These lineups ain't it. But we've got to trust our manager. I'm telling you now, we've got to trust our manager. We're going through to the finals, and Man City ain't doing shit. I'm telling you now, Man City, 2-0.
Listen, man has got some serious chest. Bro, thank you for coming on and having your say. Top guy, some energy there. And do you know how big it shows Chelsea are becoming? I speak to Chelsea fans now, one globally, but from different regions of the UK. You could hear that northern accent. You'd never have seen that 10 years ago. Class here says, then people who say Gerrard is better than Ballack are the ones who okay, cool. I mean, but they ain't bad. I mean, she ain't too bad. I mean, ain't like, you know what I mean? Anyway, man, like Mr. Anthony's with us now. What you saying, bro? Happy Chelsea fan.
Obviously, Jerry, and just
what are you doing?
Yes. I thought you was getting naked then, mate. But
you know, guys, I woke up at 5 in the morning to watch this game.
Man.
And you know how I feel right now. It's fucking cold as balls outside. It's incredible. Did you see how Kai just slipped it like between Cruz's legs?
Yeah.
Man. Jesus Christ.
How confident are you going into this final, bro? Do you think it's written in the stars for you to win?
100%. 100%. No doubt. No doubt. Do you see this chest? Do you see this chest? It's just going to get bigger. It's just going to get bigger. And we are going to win it. And we're going to win the Premier League next season. And we are just going to boss this league for the next coming 5 years. Mark my words.
Listen to that. The confidence there, bro. Thank you for calling and having your say. Top man. Listen, I could talk for hours more, but Midnight Vibes is starting in just over half an hour. And I've got to set it up, make a thumbnail, do everything else. So I've still got to work. Do me a big favor and hit that like button. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in over on Give Me Sport. Biggest night we've had over there. 1,200 likes, over 500 live comments, and over 125 shares. So massive thank you to everybody at Give Me Sport. YouTube-wise, biggest live stream ever for a Chelsea game on the Football Terrace. So a massive thank you to each and every single one of you that has taken part in that. Anita, KJ, Monster, Daniel, Tom, Jem, and all of our callers tonight. A massive thank you to each and every single one of you. We're back tomorrow with loads of stuff. Loads of stuff, but in the proper semi-finals tomorrow. I'm only messing. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again